We have to talk about the current state of cryptocurrency in this video since everyone is freaking out. Terrified of the alleged crash, the entire XRP 2-cent swing, the entire 2% decline in Bitcoin, everyone is going crazy. The bull, in my opinion, runs off the bull run. Cancelled for everyone who watched the video yesterday. I called and told you exactly how I thought this would work. However, not by much. We can descend to worst-case scenarios 64 and 65. If that is the case, we will reverse and climb back up, but we could also reach the bottom from here. And we can return to what we previously discussed. We provided you with a buy box at the XRP price. We gave you advice on where to buy, the accumulation and breakout zones, and why everyone is stressing out over the 2-cent move. What is this? 2 cents. Are you going to kick yourself when we look back at 3/4 from now? Because you paid 51 instead of 49 for it. No, we will work through it. We're going to discuss maintaining what they did to put themselves in a slightly precarious situation. Bitcoin's bets have reached a record high for its ETF inflows, which are breaking previous records. We'll review the XRP purchase chart and discuss Bitcoin and how it can swiftly rise to that $83,000 area without further ado. Sit in the lounge and take in the show. Bitcoin, $669,625. Ethereum has dropped 2.32% in the last 24 hours to 3,694. It has dropped 2.94% right now. Look at this, with both the USDT and USDC coming in at $1. What does that indicate, and why? That money has moved from the market to stables. Individuals, the establishments, the big boys, and those with knowledge and insight that is not afforded to us. Since they are currently sitting in stables, they are aware that there has been a dip or that there may be another one on the horizon. Their goal is to obtain a better entry. People, how do we know when it dips over? It's extremely easy to do this. When USDT and USDC return to their dollar values, you should follow them. You know that money has returned to the market, pegged into you, XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, or whatever. They know that the worst is over and things are going to turn around, so they've thrown their money into whatever cryptocurrency they're betting on. Until then, they're still anticipating a decline if it's at $1. That's all there is to it. People attempt to overcomplicate things by drawing endless triangles, sprinkling fancy lines all over the chart, and telling you there's a 50% chance we go up and a 50% chance we go down. Bravo, Albert Einstein. You are quite intelligent. We're going to experience unprecedented volatility. If you consider yourself an analyst, you must understand the psychology of the markets. Everyone believed that these markets were ready to spike higher. Insane, and 100,000 were arriving. And the entire season focused on the exact opposite. We collapsed, and what came next? When people start to freak out, that's when we see them freak out, and this is what they want to see. They start to go really crazy, they even lose money and pull out of their position. Then these things inflate, and they either have a terrible position or they quit the markets. Forever remember that the mean slim 49-penny price of XRP has decreased by 19% over the last 90 days and by 6% over the last 24 hours. Everybody was teasing me. Everyone thought I was crazy, but I told you when the actual move was coming, and that was in 2025. I was insane. Now, who is crazy now? Still, pennies, we want to break that next move up at 75 cents. It's coming at 2.75, end of summer, early Q3. It's all up to you. I discovered that people, if you don't already have a cup, it's that easy. Get a black one, please, or I'll tell you. They're almost done with 8 at the moment. I'll be tweeting about these. Additionally, even though these 8 cups are free, I have a hunch they won't last long. Yes, shipping is available to any place in the world. Wherever you live, it will be delivered to you at no cost, at $34.99. Currently, it is roughly 70 XRP, give or take 65 XRP. Through the folks who purchased these mugs the other day when XRP was at 52.53, I can tell you that their police officers are now more valuable. We have some important news that I must share with you. This is Eddie Hall. I will now become silent. Fighting between two individuals, not only does he land a powerbomb on one, but he also TKOs him in the game after 2 verses. There's nothing wrong with it, so I suppose everything passes. Put this out there, folks. These days, in combat land, the right crypto area. Uphold, they're disputing that they made the apology for predicting a $10,000 per XRP price. It's sort of ironic, but they did. I'm pretty sure every YouTube crypto influencer has covered it if it was put out there, so I'll pull it and see if anyone has listened. It's okay, you were the one who predicted it. Just take ownership of it. Who gives a damn? Who gives a damn, really? You never stated that it would be 10,000, therefore, no one knows for sure. You know tomorrow or 2025. Perhaps in 2050, the price of a coin will reach $10,000, but we're not sure. For now, simply own it, you know it's yours. You have the right to live up to your opinion. Nobody has the authority to judge you based on your head and shoulders. Examine this. One Bitcoin analyst predicts that the price could rise to $83,000 soon. Claims that the optimism precedes important U.S. data and will probably have an impact on the Fed's rate cut. Anticipations. Here's the move, 74,000 on Bitcoin gets broken. That's the next move we're watching. Considering that I've been telling you this for the past 2 months, I may come across as having a broken record. When the 74K barrier is overcome, there will be a swift upward move that will put us in the $80,000 range. This move will happen quickly. After that, there will be a brief return to the Bitcoin price of the 1970s, and this year, there will be a strong surge to more than 100,000 Bitcoins. 160, 170 it is going to hit 100% because it is locked in at 100%. It will reach those price levels. The question is, how high can we go? That is the query. 300,350 is $250,000. A bit too early, we don't know. However, after we obtain the information, we will determine that Bitcoin bets reached the top of 37 billion as the long-to-short ratio established a new record by the ETF-INF flow. Beginning to move to the bull's advantage according to statistics released on Wednesday, some traders predict that Bitcoin will reach new all-time highs in the upcoming weeks. Interesting, huh? What is happening now that we've seen that sharp, small decrease in the price of Bitcoin? There are a plethora of long-term positions being filled because everyone is becoming really optimistic. Once more on Bitcoin, as they ought to be 74K, that is the number, so keep it in mind. Look at her, she's falling. Before things truly take off, Tai Heian recounts a wise person he had heard say, we will see a slight correction, and this bull market will be unparalleled in our history. Yes, I say that to everyone. What happened? You go down, she goes all the way down. That's exactly what I said. We hit approximately 45 cents, I think. Yes, it was inevitable. We're ready for it. I'll buy the red, you sell the green. You see how easy it is, yet people still try to make it complicated. This is Keith's chart, which he has published. He has posted his chart for this data. 8 months, 6 months, or perhaps even a year's what you bought a year ago. Zone, this is the last one. We're essentially at the bottom of this buying zone. If you're lucky, you might be able to catch this little wick. When that purchase zone is breached, yellows have an extremely real worry that you will have to buy up to 67 cents. Is the only figure you should be aware of for XRP when we run the test up to that 75-cent range, correct? That's all for 75 cents. We arrived at 75 cents. After we've turned it around and made it into resistance, we begin speaking about XRP reaching a new peak. All is noise till then. You can purchase anything from the buy zone. This large box contains 67 to roughly 4,746 pennies.